Giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Akakodash, the honors to the apostles and the elders that do rule by that great stone. Peace and salutation to the sincere brethren out there, pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom to the humble and sincere sister out there as well. Brother Kalam from Gmail.com, just come to prophesy the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. And this lesson will simply be entitled Abba, right, which is to say Father in Hebrew. Basically, just want to go over a couple scriptures showing characteristics of a father, what a father actually is, and showing why society is wrong. Because in society, they teach us, shouldn't say us, but it teaches people that a man is not needed in a household. A man is not of any importance anymore. The only thing he's important for is his sperm, and then after that, there's the mother. Right? They teach mothers and women are more praised for their work, pertaining to a household and pertaining to children, and men are just swept under the rug. But as the scriptures would show us, a man in a household, a father, is the hedge. He is the key. He is the key cornerstone. He is the strength. You understand? The foundation of the household. You understand? He is the foundation of his house, of his family. And society just teaches the complete opposite. It teaches fathers to value affection and kindness over discipline and respect. You understand? To forget about teaching children core values, things that make them strong, in exchange for things to make them feel comfortable, right? And this only produces effeminate men. It only brings forth weak, effeminate men, right? As I say, the scriptures would show us what a father is supposed to be doing. You understand? This type of relationship a father is supposed to have with his house and with, his sons, his daughters, whatever the case is. His role in the household. And his role is not to be kind-hearted, loving, lovey-dovey type person, have that kind of personality. That is not what a father is about, right? You look at the Most High, you find that balance between love and between chastening. You understand? There are times where you will have to chasten and have to beat, have to discipline, school, but there will also be times of affection and compassion and mercy. You understand? The same way the Most High rules towards us. The Lord ain't want no effeminate men. The Lord chastening his sons to be soldiers, to be warriors, be kings and priests, powerful gods upon the earth. Right? And you need to just take those simple examples and bring it into your own individual life with your own house. So kick it off in the book of Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. Right, so to bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. I just want to get it in the blue letter real quick. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4. You look up the word provoke. It said to rouse to wrath, to provoke, exasperate, anger. Alright, bring them up in the, look up the word admonition. It's a admonition, exhortation, right? It's a calling attention to, mild rebuke or warning. You understand? So this is one of the things a father is supposed to do. A mild rebuke or warning is what? Correction. Correcting your children, right? Not provoking them to wrath, not causing them to walk down a path of darkness, but rather causing them, leading them, guiding them down a path to the light. And you do this by what? Rebuking, warning that, hey, if you do this, the Lord will put you to death, right? If you do this, then shame will come upon you. You understand? And the Lord will deal with you. And that these laws, statutes, and commandments, and by following Yahushua, these are the things that would, these are the things you'll be blessed by. These are the things that really matter in this earth, right? Teaching a child right from wrong, warning them, right. So that is one of the rules of a father, right? To bring them up, to nurture, to teach, right? To raise them in admonition, right? And what we see, mild rebukes and warnings, right? You're warning them of the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It's a nurture. I look up definition of the word nurture. Wow. Okay.
Strong's G 3809. Paideia.
It's the whole training and education of children, which relates to the cultivation of mind and morals, and employs for this purpose no commands and admonitions, no reproof and punishment. It also includes the training and care of the body. Whatever it does also cultivates the soul, especially by correcting mistakes and curbing passions, teaching your children not to go down the roads of the flesh, not to go after carnal things, carnal passions, but seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It's an instruction which aims at increasing virtue. What does increase someone's virtue? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord. It's a chastisement, chastening of the evils with which Yahweh visits men for their amendment. So chastising your son, chastening them. Tutorage, education, training, disciplinary correction, chastening, chastisement, instruction, nurture. So you see here what this word nurture meant, right? Because when you hear the word nurture, what are you thinking? You're thinking affection. You're thinking love and hug up and kiss and spoiling your child, right? These are the things that come when you hear nurture. That is what you're thinking, not knowing that is a complete matter of fact. It is the same thing, because this is love, chastisement, admonition. You understand? This is actually love, right? Rebuking, correcting, teaching, right? Growing them up according to the ways of the Lord is nurturing, is loving your children. You understand? And what is the Lord say? Ye fathers, and this is the role. This is the role of the both parents, but it is the main role of the father to teach. Scripture says, well, he suffered not a woman to teach. You understand? So the mother will teach her children of the Lord too, and she would, correct them as well, right? That's why I say honor father and mother, not just father, but father and mother, but also take into consideration that is the role of the father, one of the main rules. We go to the book of Proverbs 3 and 11. It's My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. You know what? I want to read it in the blue letter. I want to look up the definition of some words. Proverbs 3 verse 11. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. So the Lord, a father, delights in correcting his son. Why? Because he knew that by that correction, by that mild rebuke, he would carry his son unto the light. He would guide his son unto light, unto righteousness, unto salvation, unto the right way, the upright way. Now let me look up the definition of the word chastening, because society teaches you that it's all about love, but they don't understand what love isn't. You know? They think love is just being kind to your children and being happy, and that is not sure. As I say, balance, affection, love, compassion, all these things, but at the same time, correction, discipline. You see, take the word right out of my mouth.
Strong's H 4148. Musar. Musar.
It's a discipline, chastening, correction, instruction, check, doctrine, rebuker. Yeah, right, teaching your children what this sound doctrine, rebuking them of their wickedness, if any of it was to come up. You understand? And this is the rule of the father, right? And you realize it say to despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. You understand? So not to despise or hate the Lord for his chastening, right? But take everything what as Sirach 2 say, take it cheerfully, because it is for your growth, and that the Lord delighteth in your chastening, in your sufferings, because he know what his son that he chastened, he know what he would come out as after. You understand? He know what would be the new stature of his son, that he would be a stronger man. You understand? Proverbs, whom the Lord loveth, he corrected, train up a child, maybe he should go. Maybe book up Proverbs 22:6. Proverbs 22:6, it say, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. You look into a child's brain, it is very malleable, very flexible. It is very easy to teach children new habits, because everything is habit. That is why children that learn to speak a different language when they're younger, they become more fluent at it than somebody who learned it later down in life, or like a musical instrument. Right? There's a reason why you teach children how to play an instrument when they're still small, because it sticks like glue. That's why the Lord tells us to be like little children. Have that malleable brain, able to suck in all this truth, and not also about sucking in truth, but the humility that children have. You understand? They always look up towards the elders. They never look down. There's nothing to look down to. They always look up. They're always willing to learn. They're always willing to try new things, and that's how we ought to be, like little children, right? Say train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. I want to look up the definition of the word train. Train up.
Strong's H 2596. Chanach. Chanach.
Say to train, to dedicate, to inaugurate, to train up, Look at the Strong's definition. It say properly, to narrow, figuratively, to initiate or discipline. Right? So you see that these keywords continuously coming up: discipline, correction, rebuke, doctrine. You understand? So it all goes back to that. That is the role of the father, to raise his children in the way they ought to act. The same way the Most High doing it to us, to the children of Israel. Teach them the things that they need to know in order to act upright. You understand? Not to shower them with gifts and shower them with so-called love. You understand? Because at the end of the day, that these people don't understand what is love. Chastisement is love, because chastisement makes for a better tomorrow. Right? You beat your child, right? You school your child, and they go and they cry, whatever the case is, you know. They feel fear and they run and they cry and they feel wherever it is. But you could guarantee that the lesson was learned and that they understood that what they did brought pain. So to not receive pain, to not feel pain, then I should do the opposite of what I did. So you teach them that, hey, if you touch the stove while it's on, you're gonna get burned. And then you let them touch the stove so that they could get burned and that they would know not to touch it. And that's exactly what the Lord do. The Lord told Adam and Eve not to touch the stove. You understand? And then he caused them to touch the stove so that they could get burned. And now we know not to touch no stove, but to listen and be obedient to our Father. You understand? In the book of Proverbs 1, verse 8, it say, my son, hear the instruction of thy father. Right? The instruction. So a father is one that's supposed to be giving instruction, setting out rules, governing the house. Right? It say, forsake not the law of thy mother. So you see, it's not just about the father alone. It is about both parents, and they creating that structure in the household, where the father is the foundation and the mother is right after. You understand? Because a mother is like glue. You understand? A mother is like glue. A mother keeps the household together. The father is the hedge, the cornerstone, the strength of the house. You know, and I want to break down the word abba as well. But that's what the father is. But the mother, she is like the glue that keeps the family together. She's the one that tends to the house, tends to the children, tends to the husband, you know, cooks and cleans, and you know, she's the one like that glue. And that's a beautiful thing. But what do they teach our women? That is not what women were created for. They were created to build up their own career and be just like men. You understand? And that they weren't made for childbearing, so they go open these abortion clinics and make it seem like the better choice would be abortion. And it's crazy because a lot of us, when you think about children, you it's like you don't even feel no joy. You understand? And that's the way the society set it up. But the scriptures say, be fruitful and multiply, and the children are a heritage to the Lord. Yet for some reason you feel the complete opposite. You understand? So he sober, he just have everything out of whack, completely upside down. You know, verse 9, for they shall be an ornament of grace up unto thy head and chains about thy neck. So this is the things they teach, right? By teach your son, your daughter, by she or him doing the right thing, they would receive the rewards that the Lord has told us we would receive, and show them that by doing the wrong thing, they would receive mock, they would receive curses, they would eat of rotten fruits. You understand? I could bring out Psalms 103 verse 13. It says, like as a father pitieth his children, so the Lord pitieth them that fear him. That is Psalms 103 and 13. Look up the definition of the word pity. Pity it.
Strong's H 7355. Rachem. Rachem.
It's to love. Love deeply, have mercy, to be compassionate, have tender affection, have compassion, to love, to have compassion, be compassionate, to be shown compassion, to be compassionate. Merciful, cherish, soothing, and a gentle emotion of the mind. Right? So this is something that a father is supposed to show as well. Compassion and affection towards his children. You know? Spending time with them, showing them that love. You understand? And you know, and as I said, that's where the balance, everything is balanced. Everything has an equal opposite. Right? So you look at love. You have this softer love, this compassionate love, and then you have the chastening, tough love. And as a father, one needs to find a balance between those two, right? To be that compassionate, loving one, and at the same time, be the one to gird up your loins as a man and train up your children right. And if you had to be strict, be strict. You understand? And if you had to school them, then school them. Right? Because you, with this wisdom, understand that this is what a father is. This is what love is. You understand? This is what love is. And that is why this is not to take no advice from no worldly person or from nothing in the world. Everything that you need is in this book. And this is why, you know, these people that act as if the Bible is some false book, or you know, some make-believe book. No understanding. You understand? No understanding. In this book, it teaches men how to be men. It teaches men how to be fathers. It teaches men how to be strong, how to be bold, how to be true, how to attain eternal life. The purpose. You understand? It teaches us history, it teaches us the future, it teaches us the present. It teaches us what to eat, how to live amongst each other. You understand? How to settle disputes among people, how to dress, what days, what holy days to keep. It teaches us how to tell the time. You understand? The creation of the earth. This book is life. And this life is what you need to govern your household by. These are the things that you teach your children. You don't teach your children bullshit about homosexuality and that they could be a non-binary and that men and women are equal, and indoctrinate them with this education, this false knowledge, not false knowledge, but this vain knowledge. There is not the things to instill in children. This Bible this is the thing. This is the knowledge that you instill into the fabric of your children's mind. Right? But the word abba, right? Right at the top of the list here, you see underneath picture it says oxhead, meaning strong, power, leader. Then you have ba, right? And you see the meaning, right? The second column, it says family, house, inn. So abba is a strong, powerful leader within a family, a strong, powerful leader within a house, and that is a father. The strength, the power. He is the leader of his household. He is the strength within his household. The same way Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the strength within our house. And we are like unto the wives. And he is like unto the husband, he being the stronger one, the superior creature. So in our household, our women will be obviously our wives, they will be the weaker vessel, and we will be the superior ones in our household. the leaders. Right, I just want to look up one last word, and that word is Father. See the definition of this word.
Strong's H1. Of.
It says father of an individual, of Yahweh is father of his people. It's a head, right? The head or founder of a household, a group, family or clan. So the father is the head of this family. I'll jump down to where it say of benevolence and protection. It's a term of respect and honor. Ruler or chief for this, the father is the chief of his house. He is the ruler of his house, right? It also say what? Of benevolence and protection. So the father is what? The protector. He is the provider. He is the strength. He is the leader, you understand, of his house, right? So you see here that to summarize it, a man, a father, his image should be strength. You understand? It should be strength. It should be boldness. He should have leadership qualities. Not to be timid and weak and afraid, but to be strong. You understand? He is to be as perfect as an example of righteousness to his children. So that when his children follow after him, they following after light, because he himself is following after whom? Yahushai. You understand? And by they following in his footsteps, they following in Yahushai, in Yahushai's footsteps. And that is the order of things, right? He is a provider. He is a protector. You understand? He is a man that has compassion and love for his children, and yet he is the one that guides them along the right path and corrects them when they go wrong. He is the one that trains them up in righteousness, and he chastises them in an act of love. You understand? And that is what a father is. That is what Abba is. That is what Yahweh is unto us. And with that, all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Makakodash. Shalom.